very big. White flattens the moil from above, taking a big right. What do we call this on the right? White's area? Big. And what other names do we put on it? Okay, is it cash? Let's start there. No, it's not. So watch this. Black. If it submits, yeah, it's cash, but small. So instead, white says, go ahead. It costs too much to take that area. I'll remove yours instead. And comes into the corner. It's beautiful. Look how big that is for white. Yeah. Thickness result for black helps H10. That's true. But it's almost alive anyway. As obvious as this is, let's stop and look at it. If we look at white's position, the whole A group, which is all the way up to the B stone, the whole AB group is very safe. But this B group isn't. So, white defends that while attacking. I mean, few players tend to just, oh, I want chase, whatever. They don't really think the way through. So that's the important thing, is to realize, help the weaker group. This captures. Let's make sure we see how it captures. Cutting stone's gone. So there's the Tatsuji to capture the cutting stone. Now we have a long fight all about the center. And I think it's rather interesting here. Fight comes in. Notice, this looks like Sente. The Hane is scary. So when white plays down, that's again defending, actually not the group, but the weakness in the group. So white is going to survive, period, on the A group, right? We just looked at that. The A group's alive. But it still has problems in its shape. In other words, that Sente. So white comes down, that fixes that problem and continues the attack. Okay, the start of the fight. Now these white stones have to live inside. Oh, so Emrys is still having trouble with the sound. Sorry about that. He seems to be the only one, though. Something to notice here. White wants to deal with in the center. So many things that we could consider doing. What about the shoulder hit? There's so many things to think about. What about the Atari? Lots of things to think about. But white says, here's a perfectly natural move. Very natural. This one, Sente, natural. This one, totally natural. This one. This isn't saving the center. It's the next natural walking in move. So that's the thing that's important to see here. Is white's playing all the very natural moves. Now this is change. This is asking black to put more stones capturing the center. So white's saying, I'm going to get some profit. Right? White's getting profit on the bottom. But then the big question, what happens in the center? Well, black has judged he can do both. I'm sorry, white has judged he can do both. We'll just watch it happen here. White's making shape. Making shape. So big ko here. Makes a threat. Atari. Atari. Another threat. So white has no external threats. So, oh, I'm sorry, he has the one. My mistake. So now he has to come back and live in gote, which isn't terrible. So we got both. You got the bottom profit and the center. So I thought that was pretty cool. And from here, we're pretty much in game. I mean, it's basically what it is. It's in game. And that covers the stuff I wanted to show you. G16. Oh, because this is white's gote and this is black's gote. It's just in game. So there's no real resolution needed there. As always, I encourage you to, black wins by 1 point. I encourage you to download the game, go through and notice those things for yourself, and play through in-game. I always find that instructive. So for our second half, let's go play, create our own game. I'll see you there.